he told me that if I screamed, he was going to murder me and nobody would find. And I screamed that it was probably God that took my brief moments. And I was like, God, somebody has to want me. And I met this guy who was one of, a major dope boy in Memphis, but he was 22 years old. And I was just turned 14. Had the body of a grown woman, but he still should have knew I was a baby because certain parts of me hadn't finished growing.
Yeah.
It performed like a grown woman.
Yeah, I understand. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah, so these guys out here are vicious. People can be vicious.
Yeah,
it's an unforgiving world.
He used to keep me, he had a baby mama. He used to keep me in his bedroom and he'll doll me up and bring me out. When, his guys come by, his homeboys come by and stuff like that.
Showing you off.
Or when he wanted to make his baby mama mad, he'll doll me up and we go to the park. But the park is like right across the street from our house. He used to jump on me a lot. I never forget one time I was laying in the bed asleep and I just felt this pounding on my head and I didn't know what was happening. And he was literally I was laying on my stomach. He was sitting on my back with his legs like holding my arms down. And he was beating me in the back of my head. And he did that for like 30 minutes.
What did he say you did?
I did nothing. Because he said that I was a stupid beat.
It sound like a jealousy issue or some crazy stuff to me.
And he knew where not to hit me. I used to have bruises like on my side, my upper thighs or something like that, my back.
Hey, you gotta.
This was at that age and I just do it all. And when he found out I was 14 years old, I stayed with him for a year. I was finna turn 15. And my auntie finally found out where I was because they had moved. So she found out where I was and she made this big announcement outside to tell him. She said, if you don't let my niece up out of there, I'm calling the police right now and tell them that you harboring a 15-year-old runaway in your house. And he looked at me. He said, you're 15 years old? And I said, no, she's lying. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. But like I said, I had the body of a grown woman and the mentality of a grown woman. So he thinking that she's lying, but she was like, you think I'm playing? I'm finna call the police. I'm finna call the police right now. And before I let him into jail, I said, okay, I'm coming out. And he just looked at me and was like, you 15? I went home for maybe a week and he came back.
I was gonna say it didn't matter to him. He knew. He was acting like he didn't know. Because if he cared, he wouldn't have came and got you.
He came and got me and his cousin raped me at a barbecue that he had for his birthday. Well, the guy that I was dating had a barbecue for his birthday. And his cousin came to the barbecue and he raped me on our way to the store.
You and the cousin was heading to the store to go get something?
His two guy cousins. It was me, his two guy cousins, and my best friend that I called my sister, Jackie. We all were going to the store, and I had to pee. So halfway to the store went nowhere for like 5-10 minutes, depending on how you're walking, but I had to pee. So I stopped to pee really quick, and he came back. And when he came back, I didn't know that because I went in the bushes beside the church with the little walkway, number bushes, but it's kind of long a little bit around the church gate. And he had came through the church gate. Actually, he made it there before I did. I didn't know that at first, but he did. He made it there before I did. And then I was peeing and I was wiping myself, and he snatched me from the back, snatched me.
For real?
To my throat and raped me. And he told me that if I screamed, he was going to murder me and nobody would find me. And I screamed that it was probably God that took my place. Because because I did squirt because I was so tired of all of it.
Dang, that's crazy.
And when we got back, I went back to the house before any of them came back because after he raped me, he walked me back to the house. And he left and went to the store, met up with Jackie and his cousin, and they came back together. And I was just sitting on the front porch, froze, with leaves in my hair, red little branch pieces in my hair, and I was just shivering and crying. And it wasn't even cold outside. I just tired. And my friend Jackie, when they walked up, the two guys went in the house. Jackie stood there. She said, "What the fuck?" Oh, excuse me. She was like, "What did you do?" And I was like, "Nothing, nothing." I was like, "Nothing, nothing. Don't worry about it. I just fell. I fell." And she was like, "Baby, what did he do?" He was mad because I got to give you a roundabout of that. Before I met his cousin and started dating his cousin, I met him at a store. He gave me his phone number, and I never did call. He never kicked it, none of that. Just met at a store. He gave me his phone number, and I never did call.
He was jealous of his cousin.
And he remembered me when he got back from Nashville. He remembered.
Did you ever tell the guy about that?
Oh yes, he knew.
Did it start?
He snapped, and he had guns. He snapped before he could even grab a gun. His cousin had ran out the back and jumped the gate because the front door had a storm door and he had to have a key to unlock it. So he jumped the gate or whatever. But about a week later, we get a visit from a detective saying that they had been looking for his cousin. And the detectives don't know anything about me at this moment yet. But they looking for his cousin for statutory rape of two other girls. One of them was 12 and the other one was 15. So and the 12-year-old is supposed to have been raped. When his mom found out what he did, she offered me $5,000 to tell the police that it didn't happen. I was just scared because me and him had consensual. She told me what to say. Yeah. Consensual sex, and I was scared that his cousin was gonna find out. So I said that he sexually assaulted me. But her nephew, the one that I was dating, he went off on her, and he said even if she did want to do it, she can't mistake me.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. Yeah, dang. And then at this time you 15. Dang. And how old are you now? 43. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to do a part 2 for sure. We're gonna have to do a part 2. This is, dang, sorry to hear that. I know from 15 to 43, I know it's a whole lot more. Yeah. Right. Yeah, we got to do a part 2.
A whole lot. I had started writing a book. I went to jail, and I wrote a 13-chapter book called The Journey From Me to Me. I haven't gotten it published. I haven't brought it out to anybody because I wanted to finish writing it. I feel like I'm still living the book. I can't finish it.
I'm going to show you how to do all that, the publishing, all that. I can show you how to do all that. Yep. They do all that. It's easy now. It's not like back in the days.
I let people from all categories read the 13 chapters that I'm talking about. I got crying, happiness, like, oh my God, girl, what the hell, this your first book? And I was like, yeah, they was like, this book is good.
Yeah. I'll show you how to publishing is easy nowadays.
I wrote
so we're gonna do a part 2 for sure. All right, we're gonna end it right here, but we're gonna do a part 2 for sure.
All right, see y'all later.
All right.